Today I'm going to show you how to make my strawberries and cream overnight oats. They taste like dessert, they're super easy to make, and the best part is that you can make them ahead of time, and so you have them ready in the refrigerator and you're less likely to grab an unhealthy breakfast option. Now for this recipe, all we need is oats, our star of the show. Now for today's recipe, I'm using old-fashioned oats. I like old-fashioned oats in my overnight recipes because they have a larger flake that I feel like it just kind of has heartier texture when I eat it. Now, of course, you can also use quick oats or even steel cut if that's what you have on hand. Make sure you check the recipe right below this video because that'll have all the measurements and how much you need of each. Our liquid, of course, or our cream is gonna come from milk. To make these a little sweeter and taste more like dessert, I'm adding a little bit of vanilla to the recipe. This is of course optional, but I do feel like it tastes definitely like a dessert when I add a little vanilla in my oats. Got some fresh strawberries that I just chopped up right here. I'm gonna put some in each of these jars, but if you don't have fresh strawberries, you can definitely make overnight oats with frozen berries. Just take them out on the counter, let them thaw out for a little bit, and then chop them up before you put them in your jars. To get started, I like to add my berries at the bottom, so I make sure that I can close the lid. So you just wanna add some berries to each jar. So just a base, maybe 1 to 2 large juicy strawberries is all that goes in these. A lot of people always ask, could I add chia seeds or flax seeds? You could absolutely add hemp, chia, flax to the recipe. Now would be the time for sure. To top my berries, I'm going to put my oats next. Now 1 serving of oats is about half a cup. So you're just gonna put it in your cup right inside. And I have a small jar right here. You can also do this on plastic containers or or in a bowl if that's what you have on hand. Now is when I'm gonna add my a little bit of vanilla extract right on top of the oats. There's really doesn't matter what order you put this in, but I feel like if I put it now, I don't forget it. Up next, we put our milk. I like to use these 8-ounce glass canning jars, but because to every half cup of oats, you're gonna wanna add about a cup of liquid. So it just so happens that is exactly how much it fits when I pour it right over the mixture. All the way to the top, just like that. And really the reason I grabbed a skinny spoon is so I could stick it in here and kind of make sure that, I don't wanna fully stir everything, but I do wanna make sure that the oats at the bottom get soaked up with milk too. So you wanna stir this up a little bit. If you added chia seeds or flax, you also wanna make sure that the milk goes all the way down. So just a quick stir to make sure, just like that. And then you're gonna take your lids and put them right on your jars. Now all you have to do is put these in the refrigerator overnight, but I knew you'd be here today, so I made one last night. That's why we also only have 3 jars, so hang tight. See, that would be our 4th jar. The recipe right below the video yields 4 servings, so I went ahead and made one last night for us so you can see what it looks like. Now these are cold, straight out of the refrigerator. That's how I love to eat them. But if you want to heat them up, you can definitely microwave these and heat them up in the morning.